When shall we meet again? Will it be in thunder, lightning, or rain?
We'll meet when the noise of the battle is over, when one side has won over the other.
That will happen before sunset.
I'm coming, Grey Malkin.
My toad paddock has called me.
I'll be here.
Fair is foul and foul is fair. Let's fly away through the fog and fill the air.
Show me, show me.
Oh, here I have the thumb of a pilot who drowned trying to find home. A drum, Macbeth has come.
We weird sisters, hand in hand, swift travelers over the sea and land. Dance around and around like so. 3 times to yours, and 3 times to mine, and 3 times again to add up to 9. Enough, Sean is ready.
I've never seen a day so good and bad at the same time.
How far is it supposed to be to forest? What are these creatures? What are these creatures? They don't look like they belong on this planet. So withered looking, crazily dressed. Are you alive? Can you speak?
Speak if you can! What kind of creatures are you?
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to you, Thane of Macbeth.
All hail, Macbeth, hail to you, Thane of Cowhole. All hail, Macbeth, the future king.
My dear Macbeth, why do you look so startled and afraid of these nice things they're saying? Tell me honestly, are you illusions? Or are you really what you seem to be? You've greeted my noble friend with honors and talk of a future so glorious that you've made him speechless. But you don't say anything to me. If you can see the future and say how things will turn out, tell me. I don't want your favors and I'm not afraid of your hatred.
Hail, hail, hail. You're lesser than Macbeth, but also greater.
You're not as happy as Macbeth, yet much happier. Your descendants will be kings, even though you will not be one. So all hail, Macbeth and Banquo.
Wait! You've already told me part of what I want to know. Say and tell me more. I already know I am the Thane of Glamis, because I inherited that position when my father, Senile, died. But how can you call me the Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor is alive and he's a rich and powerful man. And for me to be king is completely impossible. Just as it's impossible for me to be Thane of Cawdor. Tell me, where have you learned these things? And why? And why you stop us in this desolate place for this profitable greeting? Speak, I command you!
The earth has bubbled, just like the water. And these creatures must have come from a bubble in the earth. Where did they disappear to?
Into thin air. The bodies melted, been like a breath in the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Were these things we're talking about really here? Or are we on drugs?
No, but your children will be kings.
You will be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too. Isn't that what they said?
That's exactly what they said. Who's this?
You know your own ranks, so you know where to sit. Sit down, from the highest to the lowest. I bid you a hearty welcome.
Thanks for your highness.
I will walk around and use with order, taking a humble post. My wife will stay in her royal chair, but at the appropriate time, I will have her welcome you all.
Say welcome to all of our friends. For me, sir, for my heart, they are all.
How did it go? It went very well, but Florence escaped.
So Banquo's dead.
Yes, indeed.
Florence escaped. That fills me with fright, but we will find the strength. Thank you, my friend.
Of course.
All of Scotland's royalty is here. I just wish that Banquo was here. Something is wrong.
His absence means he's broken his promise, sir. If it pleases you, your highness, why don't you sit with us and grace us all?
The table's full. Which one of you did this?
Lord?
You can't say I did this. Don't shake your bloody head at me.
I've stayed up with you for 2 nights and I haven't seen any evidence of her sleepwalking.
Since Macbeth went to war, I have seen her rise from her bed. But on her nightgown, unlock her closet, take out some paper, fold it, write on it, read it, seal it up, and then return to bed, remaining asleep the entire time.
It's unnatural to be asleep and act as if you're awake. When she's like this, besides walking and performing various activities, have you heard her say anything?
She says something, sir, but I will not repeat it to you.
You can tell me. You really should.
I will not confess it to you, not to anyone else, because there was no one else to witness her speech. Look, here she comes. This is exactly how she always look. I swear it.
How did she get that candle?
It stands to her bedside. She always has to have a light next to her.
Look, her eyes are wide open.
Yes, but they don't see anything.
What's she doing now? Look how she rubs her hands.
She often does that. She looks like she washing her hands. I've seen her that before for as long as 15 minutes.
There's still a spot here.
Listen, what she says. I'll write down so I'll remember it better.
Come out, damn Spot. I demand you. 1, 2. Okay, it's time to do it now. Hell is murky. Nonsense, my lord, nonsense. You are a soldier and yet you are afraid. Why should we be scared when no one can lay the guilt upon us? But who would have thought the old man would bleed so much?
Did you hear that?
The Thane of 5 had a wife. Where is she now? Why will my hands never be clean? No more of that, my lord, no more of that. You'll ruin everything by acting startled like this.
Now look what you've done. You've heard something you shouldn't have.
She said something she shouldn't have said. I'm sure of that. Heaven knows.
I still have the smell of blood on my hands. All the perfumes of Arabia couldn't make my little hands smell better. Oh, oh, oh.
What a heavy sigh. Her heart is carrying a massive weight.
I wouldn't want a heart like hers even if you made me queen.
Well, well, well.
I hope what you say is well, sir.
This disease is beyond my medical skills, but I have known people who have sleepwalked and weren't guilty of anything.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Don't look so frightened. I tell you again, Banquo is buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
What? Is this true?
To bed. There's a knocking at the gate. Come, come, come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
Will she go to bed now?
Yes, right away.
Evil rumors are going around. Unnatural acts will cause supernatural things to happen. People with guilty and deranged minds will confess their secrets to their pillows as they sleep. This woman needs a priest more than a doctor. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove anything she might hurt herself with. Watch her constantly. And now, good night. She has bewildered my mind and amazed my eyes. I have an opinion, but I don't dare to say it out loud.
Good night, good doctor.